Northeastern Virginia Drought Monitor, your go-to place for news related to monitoring the status of the drought in Northeastern Virginia. I'm Sopapupu Zavadili, and let's get into it. Now, you may be wondering why a news program meant to bring this important information to the local people be filmed in such a place. And that is because this is independently produced journalism. I have no team, no budget, no research team. It's just me standing here, putting my heart on the line to bring you people the hard-hitting facts. And the fact of the matter is, people don't want to talk about this. Everyone I've asked to help me with this endeavor has said no. And I bet you they said no because they're scared. Because they don't want to dirty their hands with the controversy that comes with talking about the drought. But that's why I'm here, with my brave, passionate heart, to speak to you and tell you everything you need to know about the status of the drought in Northeastern Virginia. According to this map published by the U.S. government, currently, precisely 0% of Virginia is in a drought. So you may think, this is where the story ends. Well, wrong. The story's just getting started. I believe that good quality journalism doesn't just bring you the facts and data, but rather takes those facts and data and manipulates them to fit a narrative. So I'd be a horrible journalist today if I just accepted these facts as facts. So I'm going to take to the streets and find things out for myself. Is Northeastern Virginia actually in a drought? Has the U.S. Drought Monitor been doctoring scientific data? We'll find all this and more out today on the Northeastern Virginia Drought Monitor. So put on your tinfoil hats because it's time to monitor the drought. As a journalist, I have to be unafraid to share my voice, even in the most uncomfortable of scenarios. So I took to the streets to report loudly and proudly about this topic, so I could bring all of you this hard-hitting news. So I'm out here in the yard, and it appears to be raining right now. But how do we even know this is rain? This could very well be acid. Yeah, that's right, acid. Something, the government conspiracy. This could be acid. I'm gonna find out what's going on. Knowing that the government may be dropping mysterious liquids from the sky disguised as rain, I made the decision that any reasonable person with a hearty appetite for the truth would, and made the choice to ingest the liquid, to see if I died. Here goes nothing. So it's been 5 minutes since I ingested the mystery liquid, and I'd say I'm feeling fine. Maybe it was just water. But how am I supposed to know that? Maybe I'm just strong, and poison doesn't hurt me. I don't know. I think there's more going on here than we possibly could ever understand. While I may not have seen any immediate effects from drinking the mystery liquid, who's to say what will happen in 60, 70 years? Maybe I'll grow a tail, or get ugly and old. There's really no way of knowing the scope of what's going on here. But if there's one thing I do know, it's that from now on, I will forever be a guinea pig, testing the effects that puddle has on the human body. And for that, I am so brave. And off I went to continue my search for the truth. government claims there's been 20 inches of rain in the last 3 months. Well, looking around out here, I'm seeing 1, maybe 2 inches of rain. So if there's really been 20 inches of rain, where did all of it go? You trying to tell me it just evaporated into thin air? Yeah, likely story. Something wasn't adding up. Sure, there were puddles, but there weren't any 20-inch puddles. And these measly little bits of freestanding water certainly weren't convincing me that there was no drought. Where was all of this supposed rainfall going? Was the government taking it away? Did it never fall in the first place? Was it just disappearing into thin air? That is what I sought to find out. I'm here reporting live from a local man-made lake. And it really makes you wonder, if man-made lake, what else did he make? Did he make water to go in the lake? Where did this water come from? Did man put water in the lake? I don't know. It's certainly a possibility. Everywhere I looked, there was water, and this water all had one thing in common. It kept running away. What was it running from? The truth? What did it have to hide? If this was honest, God-fearing water, it would have stopped in its tracks to give me an interview. But my conversation with the water only left me with more questions than answers. What are you running away from? What do you have to hide? It told me nothing. I thought maybe, by playing the role of a seductress, I could bring water out of its box long enough to tell me even the smallest inkling of truth. But water's lips were sealed, so I continued on. So I guess you could say things are really picking up out here. It's very wet. The wind is gusting. And I guess you could say these are things that maybe make you doubt if Virginia is actually in a drought. Was the government really lying? Are we actually in a drought? There's really no way to know the answer. But sometimes the journey of investigation is enough fulfillment in and of itself. Okay, so I'm here with this tree, and we're gonna do an interview. I'm talking to the tree now. So tree, I guess on the surface, you could say you look like you're very well hydrated, like you're very healthful. But I know that probably deep down, something else is going on. Because, you know, we all try to put up a front for people, to try to make ourselves look like we're strong. But you don't need to be strong right now, tree. So tell me, is there a drought? And are you a thirsty, thirsty boy? I told you, tree, you don't need to be strong for me. Tell your truth. Some people just can't admit when they're struggling, and that's okay. So I'm not gonna hold it against the tree for giving a dishonest interview. I think we all learned a lot today. And when we came out here trying to see if there was a drought or not, I don't think we can make any conclusions about that. Like, I think it's still totally uncertain. And I guess there's some beauty in that, like, not knowing. So I'm back in my studio, and wow, what a journey we've been on together. I At the beginning of this report, we asked some questions. Is there actually not a drought in Northeastern Virginia? Is the U.S. Drought Monitor lying about their data? And I don't think we found any answers to those questions. But that's okay, because sometimes uncertainty is good. And maybe, just maybe, the real drought was the friends we made along the way. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And please remember to keep supporting independent journalism so that you can get more quality reporting like this. And with that, we conclude this edition of the Northeastern Virginia Drought Monitor. Thank you for watching. I'm Sopapupu Zavadili, signing out.